Hey, welcome back to Beer Geeks Beer Reviews. Another empty glass. What does that mean? Means we gotta put a beer in it, man. And here's the beer that I got for you today, man. I went ahead and stored it away for a little bit because I was hearing some things about it. Wasn't too pleasant fresh. So I thought I'd put it away for a little bit and see if it actually helped it out a little bit. Um, Bam. Game of Thrones, man. This I missed the first one. I picked up the second one. This is Take the Black Stout, man. I wasn't in the mood for something too high ABV tonight. So I thought instead of going with something that's like 10-12%, let's go with something that's a little less, man. This breaks in right there. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it or if you don't know about it. 7%, man. This one's been out for a little while. I don't know. Let's go ahead and pop this baby open. Hopefully it don't like explode all over the place like a couple of the other barrel beers that I've had, or well, excuse me, corked beers that I've had. Um, Nice, lovely little Ommegang top to it. Put that aside. This will probably, hopefully it don't kill me. There it is. Lots of smoke coming out the top, but it's not moving, so I'm really glad about that. Put this cork over to the side and pour us a beer. This is not generally black coming out of there, but it's like a dark viscous brown. Even, wow, look at that head. Head kind of popped up there really, really quick. Um, Big bubbles, not going to last very long, so I'm going to let those tone down a little bit. Um, I don't really know too much about this beer. Uh, Deep insights into the Belgian brewing and infused with Ommegang's creative upstate New York spirit. Um, let's see, anything off to the side? The stout is dark as the winter, blah, 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 blah. All right, let's see. Chocolate caramel notes are balanced by hop bitterness, roasty wood notes, and an earthy finish. So let's see if that's all going to play out. Let me fill up the glass just a tad bit more. There we go. I like that. I like when it pours out of there nice and gentle. Nice. Now, as for color, I don't see anything. Nice and black. Head is a nice roasty color. The glass was just clean, so the bubbles aren't lasting very much, but it is an etched bottom. So I do see the stream of bubbles popping up on top. Um, Other than that, it just seems to be dissipated. It was like at least a finger and a half, 2 fingers worth of head, but now it's down to about a quarter, maybe even an eighth of an inch. Just a flat lacing up on top. Um, see, I'll try to stir it up just a tad bit, get a nice top on it. You can almost get like a Belgianesque kind of smell to it. Um, I know that they are primarily used to using the Belgian yeast, so I don't know if it's in here. I haven't had this beer. I don't know nothing about it. Also, you can right off the bat, dark fruit notes, cherry, like a black cherry, maybe even oh sugar, like sugary sweetness, like sugar dates, maybe even sugar figs. Um, I can definitely maybe pick out a little bit of plum in there. Just smells really, really sweet. Maybe even a little bit winey. I don't know. Gross. There's that Belgian yeast. It's definitely in there. I'm getting a lot of like dark, bitter chocolate. There is a definite like middle of the mouth bitterness to it. Um, I don't say that it's a dry finish. I do say that it is earthy. This whole beer itself is very earthy. Um, I'm getting just a tad bit of that, like the chocolate, the toffee, maybe that caramel, but it does leave a lingering bitterness, maybe even a little bit of chalkiness into the back end of my palate. Um, Let me dive back into this. A little bit woodsy. Um, like maybe if you're chewing on like a, oh, like some like a birchwood stick or something like that. I don't know. Very complex. Um, I don't know if I'm a fan of that bitterness into it because when I think of my stouts, I think of a straightforward roasty stout. I have had some what I'd like to call experimental blends because of the fact that I've had one that was, just smack your face with like here's the big earthiness, here's the big roastiness, and then by mid palate it changed into like an IPA, and I couldn't deal with it. Um, this one it leaves that like lingering bitterness in the back end of my throat. Um, I don't know if I'm that big of a fan of this. I'm glad that it wasn't very expensive for me. It was only $7.49. Um, Trying to make it through this one is going to be a chore. So therefore, I'm going to say I'm glad that I only had this one bottle. I'm glad that I only tried it this one time, but it's going to wind up to be a tough one to finish. Um, if I had to say anything else about it, I would say it's really, truly not worth the time. But that's just me, in my opinion. Hey, if you want to seek it out and try it for yourself, see if you get any kind of the same flavors going on. Um, it just tastes almost like a if you guys ever find it, try out that the chocolate Fago um flat. Try it flat and put it like the Belgian yeast in it, and that's almost like what it tastes like. It almost tastes like a flat um cola. You get that cola flavors. It's that kind of sweetness that's there. I'm not impressed. It's got the chocolate, it's got the caramel there, but it's just it's a little out there for me. With that said, I'm going to get up out of here. I'm going to rate this. I'm going to say this as an experimental or my first bottle. It's okay. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not going to be tolerable. I'm not going to be able to finish this big bottle. Maybe this glass, and that's it. I'm about to get up out of here. Peace, pros, deuce, rate, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think, man. Let me know if you've had this one. Let me know what you thought about it. I'm not a fan. With that said, I'm out of here. Peace.